Hello, in this video what we're going to see is actually how to do an upgrade in place for Return to Workplace from version 1.2 to version 1.3 using the GitHub implementation. At this point, we're not going to be using the app source. We're going to do a manual upgrade using GitHub and the package deployer solution. So let's get into the computer and then, let's do the manual process. Okay, let's go. Okay, the first thing that we're going to be doing is actually checking that the installation is completed. This is actually a Return to Workplace version of 1.2. So right now we're checking the employee application and validating that we can create booking passes. Also, this is actually a validation for the facilities. We can see that the facility is being installed. Here's the dashboard for the facility, the details on the facility, checklist, transitions, and the occupancy. So after that, we can validate the solution, and then the solution version is 1.2. Here it is. So the next step is actually getting into the downloading the upgrade from GitHub. So this is going to be the location for the GitHub. So we have 2 zip files that we're going to be able to download. And we're downloading the Return to Workplace, and now we're downloading the Return to Workplace portal. Okay. Now we're going to go to Windows Explorer, and we're going to put it on a temp folder. Yep. We're going to remove those. We're going to copy those 2 files. Go back to the temp folder, and we're going to copy and paste in there. So I'm changing the view so I can see a little bit better the files and the content of the files. So one of the things that we're going to do before anything happens is we're going to unlock the files. And this is actually just to make sure that we can be able to see everything inside those files. We click on the Return to Workplace, and we're going to copy those 2 folders, the package. And then later on, we're going to copy the Power BI. But right now we're going to do the package. Again, we're going to validate that the DLL and the executable are unlocked, and yep, they're unlocked. Now the DLL, properties, and it's already unlocked. So the first thing that we're going to be doing right now is actually we're going to run the package deployer. And running the package deployer. Click continue, and selecting the username. We're going to get the username. And then now the password. Click login. Now we click next. We continue next. We continue and click next again, and another next. Now that actually loaded all the prerequisites. And this is the part that's going to be taking a little bit longer. So this is where actually do the importing of the solutions and then merging on all the metadata and everything is that behind the scenes, even the applications and the metadata like the entities and everything else. And loading. Importing. Processing. Okay, loading the second solution. Okay, now we keep going and click next again, and we're finished. Okay, so that's the part for the application. Now, one of the things that we have to do is actually validate that we create the portal, and then from the portal, a brand new portal. Now, as you can see, now we have version 1.3. So the next thing is going to be to create a brand new portal, a brand new blank portal. So we go home, and then we select the option portal from blank, and we add the values for the portal. So this is where we add the name. And the name that I used initially was already taken, so I have to do a little bit of misspelling so I can have the name correctly. So the same thing for the address. And then we click create. And now it's going to create the portal from blank and with that name. This part also is going to take a little bit of time. So I advanced the video in some of the areas, so you will see that it's actually a little bit faster in the way that it actually creates the portal. So probably will take from 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, now the portal should be created, and here it is. Okay, we select it again. It says the portal is going to be on trial. So now we're ready to start deploying the portal. So we go again into our temp folder, and I'm going to remove and delete the package. So now I go to the Return to Workplace portal, copy the package folder, export it. And now I have the package folder, and I'm going to validate also that the DLL is unlocked, and then also the package deployer. So now I click on the package deployer again. We put the credentials, and then also the password. So we're putting the password now. And click login, and from this point is going to actually do the deployment for the portal and all the components for the portal. So again, click next, and prerequisites, click next, and this is where it's going to do the import for the solution for the portal, and then also the required portal records. So again, this is going to take a little bit longer. Loading the solutions for 1.3, and this is one of the things that a lot of people have asked me, can I install the portal with a different version other than 1.3? And the answer is no. Unfortunately, the portal only works with 1.3 on the Return to Workplace, and later on you will see that we have 1.3, 1.4, where they have their own portal version, and it's going to be with updates on the portal. So it's always good to have the updated version for the application and then also for the portal. So now we finish, we click next, and then we finalize. Now from this point on, we're going to do a little bit of configuration for the application and then also for the portal. So we refresh the screen. And now we're going to be able to select the portal. Okay, that's the portal. And many of the portal solutions that came in from the portal configuration, and then also from the Return to Workplace portal. But again, we go to the applications, and we're going to look for portal management. And the first thing that we're going to do on the portal management, we're going to be selecting websites, and we're going to validate that we have on the website, we have the URL for the portal, the one that we initially created. So this is the first thing that we're going to do here on the primary domain name. We put the portal name, there it is, save and close. And then next thing is we're going to look into the website bindings. It have to be the same thing. So having that, we're ready for the portal. Now we're going to do a little bit of configuration in the facility management application. We go to solution settings on the default. We look for guest, And this is actually the records where we have the unauthorized guest access, and then the authenticated access for the employees or for the people, and then a little bit of HTML for the resources that are going to be there. After that, we can go to portal settings, administration, and then on the administration, we're going to go to portal actions, and we're going to be able to restart the portal. Portal actions, and then restart, and restart. And then this is actually where you can have the option to convert to a production or not, the portal. Until you convert it to the production, it's going to start charging you for extra for the portal authentications. So I recommend you, if this is actually a portal production environment, yeah, change it right away. So this is actually going to take a little bit of time. So as you can see, I already logged into the portal and looking into a profile. I created a profile for myself so I can start actually playing with the portal and then adding all the information about the profile and submitting the information. And now I can be able to go to the options. This is actually the resource, the HTML that we created. Now I can create a booking pass and go to daily attestation, and now I have a pass. So everything works fine. Okay, thank you.